Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field here in Philadelphia. It's Croatia versus Ghana in Group L, and the rain is coming down in sheets. Conditions underfoot are going to make this a tactical battle. I'm predicting a hard-fought 1-1 draw tonight. But now, let's hand it over to Smith for the full analysis.
Welcome everyone to this exclusive match preview for what promises to be one of the most tactical and high-stakes encounters of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. We are turning our attention to the clash between Croatia and Ghana. For the upcoming match in Philadelphia, PA, United States, you can expect a rainy day with a high temperature of 24 degrees Celsius, a low of 21 degrees Celsius, and a 63% chance of precipitation, which hopefully will affect the game positively. This game carries massive implications for the final standings in Group L. As we analyze this matchup, it is clear that we are looking at two distinct philosophies clashing under the bright lights of Philadelphia. Croatia enters this fixture carrying the weight of expectation. Having tasted both the bitterness of defeat against England and the sweet relief of a win against Panama, they know exactly what is required tonight: absolute victory. Without 3 points, their tournament life hangs in the balance, and historically, this is where the Vetreni thrive. Their midfield remains the engine room of this team, a unit that excels at circulating the ball, creating triangles, and patiently waiting for that one opening in the opposition's defensive structure. We expect to see them dominate the possession statistics early on, testing the waters and trying to stretch the Ghanaian defensive line from flank to flank. The narrative surrounding Ghana is equally compelling. They have mastered the art of the tactical deadlock. By remaining unbeaten and keeping clean sheets in their first two outings, they have forced every team in this group to adapt to their pace. Carlos Queiroz has instilled a sense of defensive discipline that is reminiscent of his best work at the international level. They are not interested in a track meet. They are interested in a controlled environment where the margin for error is minimized. Their transition game is going to be the key factor to watch. If they can recover the ball in the middle third and release their pacey forwards before Croatia can transition back into their defensive shape, we could see Ghana take an unexpected lead against the run of play. When we consider the historical context, it is worth noting that Croatia's ability to navigate games against teams from the African Confederation has been a massive asset. They tend to handle the athleticism of their opponents by slowing the game down, essentially taking the tempo out of the match to suit their technical prowess. However, this Ghanaian side is different. They are more organized, more patient, and less likely to fall into the trap of overcommitting numbers forward. We must also look at the pressure on the individual stars. For Croatia, the veteran presence in their squad knows that this could be their final run on the biggest stage. That kind of motivation often manifests as an intense, high-pressing game in the first 20 minutes. Conversely, Ghana's success has been built on collective effort rather than individual heroics, meaning their structural integrity is less likely to break even if they concede early. Throughout these 90 minutes, keep your eyes on the central channel. The battle between the Croatian playmakers and the Ghanaian defensive midfielders will determine who controls the pace. If Croatia is forced to play long balls, Ghana wins the tactical battle. If the game stays on the ground with short, crisp passing, the scales tip in favor of the Europeans. This is also a game of psychology. Knowing that a draw is sufficient for Ghana to progress puts them in a position of power, while Croatia must play with a level of aggression that leaves them vulnerable at the back. Will they play with reckless abandon to force the win, or will they be measured? The manager's decision in the first 15 minutes will reveal their true strategy. It is not just about the scoreline, it is about who holds their nerve under the pressure of a global audience. Whether you are rooting for the technical brilliance of the Balkan Masters or the disciplined, counter-attacking efficiency of the Black Stars, this is going to be a masterclass in modern international football. We are expecting a slow burn opening that transitions into a frantic second half as the stakes become undeniable and the legs begin to tire. Regarding the match between Croatia and Ghana, many experts and betting platforms are predicting a 1-1 draw, as a point would be sufficient for Ghana to secure their place in the knockout.